walk on. Walk on. That's a good boy. Good lad. Steady. Just trotting. Don't just set off too quickly, do we? Because you haven't done this for a while. Oh, and then we have a little pheasant like that happen, and it gave you a little bit of a jump, didn't it? Didn't spook and shy away, but it made him jump, which made me jump, of course. Oh, isn't it a lovely day today? Oh, bright. No rain. Hey, how good's that? Good boy. He's a good boy. We're going to do the Minster ride today. Most of you will know the Minster ride now. It's just my local training ride, really. Depending on how we go, we might even extend the normal up Heart Attack Hill to going round maybe some of the pheasant areas. Up past the cauldron is what I mean. The cauldron is the keeper's cottage on the bridge. So we're about I think about 9 inches of water. It shouldn't bother Farouk because he's been across here when it's more than that. Yes, there's a good boy. No problem, straight in. Little bit of a rapid there, as you can see. But, whoa, which tickled his feet, so that made him jump a bit, didn't it? Yes, it did. Okay, trot on then. Good boy. And walk. Good boy. Walking on. Come on. Quicker the walk. Good lad. And trot. Come on. No, don't take a wide berth round the car. Come on, you know it's a car. And walk. Good boy. Good boy. Stand. Over. Over. That's it. Come on. Over. Good boy. Come on. There's a good lad. Whoa. Oh. Whoa. I'll just take a picture because I can. I know a few of you like to see the old St Gregory's Minster. Just see if I can zoom that in a little bit. And I'm going to take one the other way up to see if that makes any difference. Anyway, there we go, that's a bit rubbish. I'm going to use it because I want to see if it does make a difference, even though it sort of went a bit funny when I turned it the other way around.
The journey so far on the map, and definitely the picture sidewards on I think is better.
It's all a learning curve, isn't it? So this is looking a bit boggy here because they've been over with the tractors quite a bit. Oh, somebody's going to have a bonfire, but we're a bit late because the 5th of November's been and gone. It's the 14th today. Oh no, it isn't. No, the date is the 15th. That's right. It's the 15th today. I'm going to have my hair cut tomorrow, so that's the 16th. So it must be the 15th, wasn't it? He's just wittering along to myself. Just take no notice. Oh, you don't normally anyway, do you? Right, and Turrot. Good boy. That's it. And canter. Canter. Good boy. Nice steady away canter. That's good. Not pulling or anything. And Turrot. Good boy. No pulling on the rein needed. There's a good boy. Now this is going to be a bit fast. These reins are quite long. Take a bit getting used to because they tend to just go under the saddle flap. Good boy. Let's see if we can get across here all right. Now foot. Foot. Good boy. Foot. Foot. Steady away. Steady away. Foot. Foot. Good lad. Well done. Well done you. Yes, they just have a tendency, these reins, just to pop under the flap, which is a bit annoying. So, see how we get on with them. Slow. Good boy. And Turrot. Slow on the trot there. A little bit of rein needed there. When I say rein, I mean a little bit of action on the bit. Now they are just going to, I think I'm just going to hold them up because they just seem to be a bit annoying. Now what have you seen? Don't know what he's spooking at, but he's going to be more spooky, of course, isn't he? We know Farouk's. When he doesn't get ridden nearly every day, he tends to be more spooky. And of course, he hasn't been out for 5 weeks, so we are going to have a little bit of a spookles today. But that's all right. Yeah, we know this is going to be the case, so we don't get upset about it. Nice hunt jump down there. Not that I do jumping anymore. And I certainly wouldn't do it on Farouk. Can you imagine? Oh, you were going along and then he sees a leaf at the last minute and does a 180 and I'm sort of like over his neck and on the jump. That's not good. It has happened where I've gone over, I've gone out onto the jump and the horse has gone sidewards, and yeah, that actually ended up me breaking my rib and breaking the pole, and it wasn't my pole, but it wasn't my horse either. So the horse was just something I was trying for myself, and I thought, well, I'm not having that because there's no reason that it should have, just spooked, and that's probably why she was selling it, because she was a show jumper. I'm not a show jumper, but I did like to do a bit of jumping, just the odd log and a little bit cross country, that sort of thing. That was more my thing. I'd done a bit of show jumping, but not a huge amount. Cross country jumping more than anything. And of course I did go over steeplechase fences in my younger day, and I have got a video of me doing that, but it's on VHS, so I have to see if I can get that put onto onto a DVD player. Well, DVD stand. See, what you don't want is your rein to get caught on the end on that, and then he'd go through and then break your rein. That's a good boy. Yes, foot, good boy. Oh, good boy. Yes, good boy. Yes, good lad. That's it. Let his neck out so he can see down and figure his way across these. He's doing very well now compared to what he was, if you remember when he first came out. He's doing really well. He's looking a lot more at where his feet are going, and yeah, stumbles a lot less, which is really, really good. Very pleased with how he's come on, because you've got to remember he won't be 7 until May. So I think he's doing very good for the breed of horse he is, and the training, the show training he had when he was up to 3 years old. So I think it's quite good. I'll tell it like it is. I would say if he was rubbish, but he's not. He's really good. There we go. Let your reins out. That is so long. Look at that. It's probably I don't know, so people can lead the horse when they're doing these long endurances. Probably get off and just lead them using a long rein like this, I think, maybe. Or maybe even you can take one of the ends off, and then you've got a sort of almost a training lead rope. It'll be certainly 14 foot, I should think, if not more. So that's probably why they do it like that. Of course, you know, I don't do competition endurance, and my maximum bum in saddle in hours is about 3. Which tends to be around the 30 to 34. That's my maximum. I don't really want to go any more than that because my bum doesn't like it. Good boy. That was well manoeuvred. Good boy.
34 kilometres or 21 miles thereabouts is my endurance. Farouk's would be phenomenal, but not me.
Turret. I think I'll just mention to non-horse riders, trotting. Horses trot on diagonals, so it's essential to change your diagonal when you ride, and that makes them more supple, and otherwise they would just get one-sided if you rode on the up, say, on one diagonal all the time. So you must make sure you do the up on the other diagonal as well. Hope that makes sense. I'm talking about the rising trot. Oh, well done. Seems much better with mud. Let's see if he'll go through here. Good boy. Go on. Oh, yes, he had a look, but he went through, didn't you? You didn't climb up the banking to get away. I did have a little bit of left leg on, just to make sure. Good boy. This is a good boy. Yes, you are. I think he's glad to be out, actually. Oh, he's full of going. Anyway, let's not run on these stones. Wait a minute. And let's not take my head off under this branch. Slow. And walk. This seems to have come down a bit, doesn't it? Slow. Slow. That's definitely come down that branch. I have to get Steve over with his saw. Farouk, that's it, good boy. He knew we trotted here, because I could feel him slow down before I said, because it's too stony. It's too stony here, you can see, for Faroukles. I wouldn't want to trot him over this, certainly not canter, because I try to take care of his hooves as much as possible on rough going like this, uneven going. Because of course he's got no shoes on, for those who are new to my channel. He's got very hard feet, so doesn't need shoes. We did try to take the shoes off Apollo, but no, it didn't work for him. Because he's a very heavy horse, so he puts more weight on the hoof. Even though he's got bigger hooves, they're not proportionately bigger than Farouk's weight. Isn't it different without the leaves?
If you're new to my channel and have enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe and click the bell icon for more. I upload every day and sometimes I manage 2 a day. TTFN!